Hello all, Munch here, and welcome to another episode of Season 3 of the FM19 Southampton Save. Today we make our first foray into European football, a Europa League game. Let's see who we've got in the group. Draw was only made about a couple of weeks ago, and it's not the worst group we could have had, but it still looks pretty different. We have Olympiacos, Bashaka here. Please correct me in the comment section if you have any idea how it's done phonetically. Please let me know, otherwise I'm going to keep murdering it. And then we've got Rennes from France. Rennes are meant to be our kind of biggest opponents in the group. Well, I think Olympiacos will be very, very difficult. All of them are very, very difficult places to go. Greece, Turkey, France. There are no easy games in Europe. We also have problems with the registration rules, but we get onto that in the game, or when we get to that game. Because first we have Leicester. So let's see how we've been getting on in the Premier League. And it's a bit of a mixed bag. We beat Millwall 4-2 in the first game, as you saw. Then only lost 1-0 away at Old Trafford, which wasn't bad. It could have been a lot worse, to be fair. They did dominate the game. Then a hard-fought 3-2 win over Bournemouth. We went ahead 3 times. They pegged us back twice, eventually seeing it through. A comfortable 2-0 away win at Brighton. A difficult 1-1 draw away at Vicarage Road against Watford. And then the Liverpool games. I'm going to have to start recording these ones because these ones are always absolute belters. Ronnie Lopez got a brace for us. Mo Salah opened the scoring on 12 minutes. We came back, equalised, then took the lead in the 90th minute before Ben Woodburn went and scored his first goal for Liverpool in the 91st, literally straight from kickoff. It was infuriating. Speaking of Ronnie Lopez, he is our top scorer and he has 5 goals in 6 appearances, 3 off the bench, I hasten to add. He's on absolute fire right now and has taken like a duck to water to this team. Very happy that we signed him. So today we have Leicester up first. They're languishing down 14th in the table after 6 games. Not the best start, but the King Power is never an easy place to go to. Their form's inconsistent. Ours is decent. We're maintaining some element of it, but I'd like us to play a little bit better. We're really yet to kind of kick into gear, and I'm hoping that today we can make a bit of a change to that. So it's actually a bit of a semi-different formation today. When we go away from home now, I've realised that we don't have a lot in terms of like defensive cover around the back. So what I've done is I've actually dropped into a kind of 4-3-3 but with a holding midfielder, and Mario Lemina gets the honour of taking that on today. So we've got Angus Gunn in goal, Tierney, Ginter, Konate and Cedric as the back 4. Then you've got Lemina, Linetti and Højbjerg in the middle of the park. Ronnie Lopez, who's our top scorer, obviously, on the left, with Ziyech on the right. And then you've got Brill, Donald and Bolo as the attacking forward. He's got 4 goals this season, so he's been in very, very decent form. Leicester have got a 4-4-2, Slimani and Nacho up front, and you've got Buffal on the left, he's very good. This boy here, Joachim Mele, seems to be very decent as well, 23-year-old Danish. He may be a wing-back, but they got him playing as a right winger, so obviously they're looking for a little bit of protection down that side. I'm saying passionately, I expect to win today. Brill likes it, everyone else is listening keenly. I could do a little bit more than that, boys, and that's okay. Looks like there's going to be a highlight 30 seconds in, which is always a bit concerning, because that usually means that we're about to get decked as Melee. The guy flipping out. We just let him run through us there. The defence, actually, even though I brought in Ginter, it's still as leaky as it ever was, which is a bit concerning to say the least. I'm going to demand more from the boys. It's not been, for God's sake, it's been such a poor start as Buffal whips it in. Angus Gunn missed. Oh, it's frustrating. It's not been a good start to the season, I have to say. We've been so poor. What is Gunn doing there? It's making me think I need to change my keeper. What the hell was that? I'm so irritated. It's been such a... I want to say it's been a bad start to the season because we kind of won the games we'd expect to win and we've lost the games we expect to lose. We only lost 1 and that was against United, but I can't go away to Leicester and lose. It's infuriating. These are the games that cost you top 4, cost you trophies. Great ball over the top by Kieran Tierney. Find Brill, Donald and Bolo. Please score. Yes, thank God. It's really poor keeping from Schmeichel. It wasn't the best finish from Brill, but we're back in the game. At least there's that to get excited about. But if we carry on playing the way we are, we're not going to win this match. Great ball over the top by Kieran just to see Brill. He gets ahead of Harry Maguire. And it's that keeping is horrendous. And we're lucky it bounces in off the post. But we've equalised. We're back in the game. That's all I can ask for at the moment. We've not really been able to get hold of the ball. That's what I'm concerned about, is that we've not really got hold of it and done anything with it. We're just sort of hanging in the game, and I don't want that. I want to be able to go away and start controlling these sorts of games. These are the games that we should be winning quite comfortably. At least Melee is off. That's a good start. And so they brought on Harvey Barnes, who doesn't look particularly great. Half-time, 1-1. I'm going to tell them that certainly I'm not happy with the performance out there, especially Angus, who's going to get a personalised talking to. Say, cost us a goal. It's unacceptable, mate. Sort it out. Højbjerg's tired, so I'm going to take him off. We're going to drop Mario Lemina in, but I'm going to get him playing as a deep line playmaker, but in defence. Let's bring on David Silva, and David Silva can go and sit in that attacking playmaker role. I'll demand more from the boys again here. Come on, it's been such a poor... Cedric again playing at 6.4. He's literally... There's still so many areas of the team I need to improve, and Cedric is definitely one of them. He's decent to a point, but after that he's useless. Ziyech whips the ball in. Can we nick a crap goal from a corner? No. Mbolo to Lanetti. Kieran Tierney smashes it. Ronnie Lopez. Oh, he cannot stop scoring. Ronnie Lopez makes it 2-1. Just in the right place at the right time. Well done, mate. Thank God. Just grind it out, lads. Let's just grind this out. Lovely play originally from Brio to find Lanetti. You know, it's night ball to Kieran. Kieran had a shot. It's poor from Benkovic. He's got to get some air on that clearance. Bit lucky for Falls. And Schmeichel can't be happy with his goalkeeping again. He's not having a very good game. But he's still having a better game than Angus, apparently. This would be a really, really good win for us. It would put us back into third, right back in the mix in that top 4 race again. 5 minutes to go. Can we just see it out? I'm going to tell the boys to concentrate. Just see it out, lads. And it is a 2-1 win away at the King Power. I will take that. Well done, boys. Very, very happy. Very lucky that Michele went off. Or Melee, whatever his name is, went off. I think that was a turning point for the game. Angus Gunn stays at a 6.2. Very, very disappointing performance from him. That's mainly because he just gave the goal away. And David Silva didn't play particularly well when he came on either. Neither of the centre-backs covering themselves in glory either. But we got the 3 points. That is all that matters. So it's going to be Rennes up next in the for an away game over in France. I'm quite excited by that, actually. I think we should be okay. Okay, so we got a bit of a different lineup today for the Rennes game then. So we've got Forster in goal, Target, Coetze, Smalling and Rosas as our back four. Lemina is in there with James Ward-Prowse, who's playing that defensive deep line playmaker role. And you've got Guibbles, who I've actually managed to register now, so he can play in the Europa League, so that's where we'll see a lot of him. Then we've got Barkley in the middle, Andre Silva out on the right, and we've got Cutrone playing as a centre forward today. Notable absentees are I still can't fit Kara into the squad, so I might as well just try and send him back to PSG. Or wait till they get upset, then send him back. David Silva is also unregistered. He's not very happy about that, and I understand why. Neither is Robert, and neither is Patrick Roberts. So I've got a little bit of a problem in terms of the squad's just way too big, and because of like the homegrown quota, etc., etc., it's very difficult for me to fit everyone in. I may have pushed the squad a little bit too deep. If anything, we've got a bit too much quality, so I'm a little bit annoyed at myself for that. But it is what it is. Let's see how we get on against Rennes. Hopefully, we can start off with a win. Who have they got there? Oh, they got Ismail. I know he's very decent. Sarr on that right, left-hand side is very decent. Andre's good. I know Beauregard as well. And Niang up front. This could be difficult. They got Winston Reid and Bolscheid. Got a couple of ex-Premier League players in there as well. As Cutrone finds Barkley. So a few of these players have got a lot of proving to do. And Guibbles has scored already from a Ross Barkley assist. Ooh, I'm so irritated it won't let me register him in the Premier League. I don't understand why. Brilliant here, play here by Patrick Cutrone to drop deep and then release Ross down the right. He's yet to really hit form this season yet, Barkley, so he's dropped down to the Europa League squad, but that's a good ball in and a good finish from Guibbles to get his first goal for Southampton. I might go from being positive, actually. We're going to go for a more cautious approach. Just take our foot off the gas a little bit. Every time I do that, there's a highlight, and most of the time it results in a goal for the opposition team, so I'm hoping that's not the case here. Guibbles, looking for Cutrone. He doesn't quite get there, but a good header again by Guibbles. Come on, Pat. Pat to Andre Silva. Silva. Oh, it's a goal on his debut. Well, his full starting debut as well from Andre Silva. A lovely bending effort into the right-hand corner. Him and Cutrone, obviously ex-Milan players. So I'm hoping that they're going to form a nice little bond. This is great play by Pat. Great ball. Andre Silva just gets the other side of his man. In composure personified. We've had 2 shots, 2 goals. It is a perfect away performance as it stands. Kubek, it's it long, looking for Guitain. He's got it. He's looking for Niang. Target heads over the top. Coetze. Lovely ball into Ross Barkley there. He's chipped over the top. Patty Cutrone. Ooh, he's trying to chip him from 18 yards out. Cheeky. Just finish it. JWP whips it in. Andre Silva. Ross Barkley. It's 3. It's 3-0. Oh, this is delightful. JWP whipped the ball in. Good header down by Andre Silva, and Ross just smashes it off that bloke's groin and into the box. Into the box, into the goal. The only thing that made me happier is if good old Patty Cutrone could get himself a goal as well. He's got himself an assist, but to get himself a goal would be very, very decent. And we're playing very, very well at the moment. 3-0 at half time. They've had more chances, but I don't know how many of them actually been quality. They've had barely any highlights. And I'm going to passionately say I'm very happy that first half. Go out and do it again. It's going to have to be a good delivery. They're just trying to pass it into the back of the net. And they have. Rafik Guitain gets a goal. It's not the start to the half I wanted. You can't besmirch them a goal. They've kind of deserved it, to be fair, on the balance of play. But let's not crumble right now, shall we? They get a little bit lucky there with a great sliding tackle that falls straight to Beauregard, who lasers it straight to Rafik Guitain. And please don't do this to me. Right, time to make a couple of changes. Well, make a change. I think we're going to bring on David Neres for Guibles, actually, who's had a very decent game. But I'm going to swap him and Andre Silva, so Silva can go now out onto the left-hand side, which he actually prefers, I think, to the right. Lemina driving towards the box. Hit it. Oh, what a goal from Mario Lemina. He was obviously like our best player in like the first season. And he kind of didn't really get much of a look in last year because our midfield actually we brought in some better players. I think Linetti statistically is better than him, but I do love Mario Lemina. And this is a great touch. Lovely run. And if there's one thing he does love, it's a long shot. Look at that. Absolute scenes. What an effort. 4-1. Oh! And Kretze's just going to let him let him cross it. It's fine. Benjamin Andre makes it 4-2. Number 4 is Kretze, right? Not sure why Matty Target doesn't go into it, seeing as he's the left back. And then he also just runs away. And then Matty Target, sometimes Matty Target makes me want to pluck my own eyes out my skull. Kretze finds David Neres. Good ball over the top of Patty Cutrone, he does get his goal. If only he finished it first time, it would have been a lovely assist from David Neres, but we'll take it. 5-2. We just cannot stop scoring at the moment. Lovely play by Kretze there, and David Neres. Great take. Lovely ball over the top. Great take by Pat Cutrone. Shame he couldn't score the original one, but good reflexes to tap in the rebound from Kubek's save. Oh, we've got goals. We've got goals galore. Guitain, he's had a very good game actually. He's probably the one player out of there that's really actually impressed me. But that will do. A 5-2 win away to start our European campaign. And then our first European game of the season. Of the series. That's a very, very decent start. Gotta tell the boys I'm extremely happy with the way they played. Even defensively, they weren't that bad. Matty Target was single-handedly culpable for one of the goals, as he always tends to be. So, I'm pretty happy with that. A very, very exciting game, and a very, very exciting episode, it's fair to say. So what we're going to do, I think we'll naturally come up for the Olympiacos and City games. We've got a couple of difficult games in between now and then, notably Tottenham away and Başakşehir. Apologies if I'm murdering the pronunciation of that. You guys are going to have to let me know what it is. If anyone does know, please do let me know phonetically how I meant to say it, because I don't like sounding like an egg. At least, not even more than I do. And by an egg, I mean a bad egg. But thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do like, share and subscribe. Very happy with the way we've got on in our European campaign. Are we going to win the Europa League this year? Who knows? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Please like, share and subscribe. And until I see you in the next episode, stay cool.